right, Coach, start of a new season here with the Engineers and a lot of new faces. And what was kind of the off-season mantra for this team?
Well, really kind of to prove it. We had a decent second half, a pretty good playoffs, but I think we had a lot to prove to each other and to our program. That last year in the first half especially is an aberration. What we really are is more what we did the couple years prior in the second half last year, and then we want to build upon that. But without a strong foundation in the summer, hard work, commitment, passion in that weight room, when it's tough to be in there in those lonely summer months, you don't have any foundation to build off. So our guys did a great job. We had a tremendous summer led by CJ Lee and Nick Balin. Spent a lot of time here on campus, most of the returning guys, and give them a lot of credit. They've given us a foundation to build upon.
What's kind of the personality of this team, which is now being led by CJ Lee?
Well, you always want the personality of your team to take on its leaders, and I'm certainly responsible for that, and so is CJ and my assistant coaches. I think that CJ is a great example for our program. He's everything I want in a leader. He's what I want our program to be about. He's tough, he's competitive, he has great passion for RPI and RPI hockey. He cares deeply about his teammates. And so I think if CJ and myself are doing our jobs, this team will take on a real competitive, tough, passionate mentality. But we need to make sure that we're trying to spread that down to the rest of the team as well.
Looking ahead to this weekend, the one game against Acadia, what's it going to be like for the team playing against somebody else for the first time here this fall?
I think it's welcome. It's funny, when the coach feels something, then usually the players feel it 5 times. And if I feel like it's time to play somebody else and to stop going against ourselves, so they must really feel that way. It's an exhibition game, but it's a good test. It's a good opportunity for us to kind of gauge where we're at, to test our systems, to test our togetherness, hopefully get a chance. You don't want to penalty kill a lot, but I think in an ideal world you'd have 5, 6, 7 power plays for each team, so you get to practice special teams and kind of see where we're at now and see what we have to work on in preparation for Ferris State.
This Acadia team, are they basically what we've seen in the last few years from the Canadian teams we played, or?
I don't think that, from what I understand, they're better than they were last year. They're not as good as New Brunswick was 2 years ago. I think that's they were a national champion team. So, I like Darren Burns, their coach. I think he's a good guy. He seems to want to do things the right way, so I think he's trying to build a good, strong program there. And, what we're looking for is a hard, physical, clean, competitive game, and hopefully that we'll get that from both sides.
What are you looking to get out of this one as you head into, obviously, next week's game against Ferris State?
Just a sense of where we're at. And I think we have the mentality, I think that's starting to develop, that we need. But now you need to kind of get a sense of, okay, how sound are we? Because it's early. Special teams-wise, how sound are we? Engineer way, in terms of understanding how we need to play shift in and shift out. How sound are we in those 3 key areas: special teams, system play, and our engineer way. Trying to get a sense of where we're at and how we can get better from here.